JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, Miss Kitty ties the knot with King's Counsel Ian Wilkinson. Popular media personality Kadeen Hilton, more popularly known as Miss Kitty, has with her long-time attorney-at-law boyfriend Ian Wilkinson. The couple tied the knot on Saturday, October 14, at the lush Panorama Estate in Cooper's Hill, St. Andrew. Miss Kitty, a versatile talent in broadcasting, recently joined CVM TV as part of the network's revamped morning program following her departure from Nationwide, where she served as the host of Miss Kitty Live for 9 years. She is also an attorney-at-law. King's Counsel Wilkinson is a senior partner at Wilkinson Law. Sorry guys, for all of you had your eyes on Miss Kitty, she's taken. 2 killed in Manchester armed robberies. 2 men were killed in separate armed robbery incidents in Manchester on Friday night. Police named the deceased men as Dwayne Carter, 36, a construction worker of Joe Blaine Cristiano, and Tafari Barrett, 33, a farmer for the Seal district near Cristiano. In the first incident, about 10 p.m., Carter was among patrons at a nightclub in Savoy district near Cristiano when 5 gunmen held up the club and robbed people of cash, cell phones, and liquor. A bag was demanded from Carter. He resisted and was shot dead. Police said a female was taken by one of the gunmen outside the nightclub and sexually assaulted. In the second incident, in Huddersfield about 10:30 p.m., Barrett was among patrons at a bar when 2 men, one armed with a handgun, entered and robbed patrons. Police said after the men robbed Barrett of his phone, he ran and was shot in the head. Since Monday, Manchester has recorded murders nightly, with 5 people being killed up to Friday. Guns seized in St. James Police military operation, 2 arrested. 2 people were taken into custody on Friday following the seizure of a loaded gun in a house in Bogue Village, St. James. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. The police joint team, including the military, went on a address along Bogue Heights Drive, and a search of the premises was conducted. During the search, a black chip Glock 19 pistol and a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds was found stored in a dresser drawer in a bedroom, according to the police. Soldier dies following 3-vehicle crash in St. Anne. A Jamaica Defense Force JDF soldier on Friday died from injuries sustained in a 3-vehicle crash in St. Anne. He has been identified as Private Chavin Allen, who succumbed at hospital. The collision occurred along the Richmond Main Road. In a statement this afternoon, the JDF expressed sadness at Allen's passing and offered condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. According to the Army, his motor car and a white Toyota Axio collided with a truck that was traveling in the opposite direction. The JDF says Allen and the other persons involved in the accident were taken to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital for treatment. The soldier later succumbed. The JDF says it will continue to support his loved ones during this time of bereavement. NWC had placed on leave amid Integrity Commission report on alleged apartment construction breaches. President of the National Water Commission, NWC, Mark Barnett, has been placed on administrative leave by the Board of Management, arising from a report by the Integrity Commission which found that he built an apartment complex allegedly in violation of building permits. Barnett's leave took effect on Friday. The board says his time off will give it time to complete its review and to make a final decision on the Integrity Commission's report concerning allegations of irregularities in the approval processes, which resulted in the construction of a residential development located at 11 Charlemont Drive in St. Andrew. In the scathing 90-page report, which was tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, the Commission labelled its actions as egregious. The oversight body has recommended that the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation take action against Barnett, his wife Annette, and developer Philip Smith for a breach in the building permit for the complex. The report noted that the KSAMC and the National Environment and Planning Agency NEPA issued building, planning and environmental permits to Barnett and his wife for the construction of 2 3-story blocks consisting of 12 one-bedroom units. However, it was found that the erected development consists of 6 2-bedroom units and 6 3-bedroom units in breach of the permits issued. 21-year-old man charged for a fatal Rockfort gun attack. A 21-year-old Rockfort man was charged on Friday for the September 9 killing of a man in a gun attack in the area. Charged with murder, being in possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition, is Omar Richardson, otherwise called AJ, a labor of the Agler Road in Rockfort. His court date has not been finalized. Richardson's charge for the shooting death of 39-year-old Khalifa Reddix, otherwise called Whirler, a fisherman of Commission Road in Rockfort, Kingston 2. The police report that about 8:50 p.m., Reddix was walking along the Agler Road in Rockfort when was pounced upon by Richardson and other gunmen who opened fire, hitting him several times. Richardson and the other gunmen then chased Reddix while they shot him repeatedly before he collapsed. The police were alerted and was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following an investigation into the matter, Richardson was arrested. He was charged on Friday, October 13, after being questioned in the presence of his attorney. Meanwhile, the police says accomplices are still being sought. Fisherman charged with woman's murder and injury of a man. A 27-year-old fisherman has been charged with the murder of a woman and the injury of a man after he and two other gunmen reportedly attacked them during an incident on Orange Lane in Kingston on Sunday, October 1. That is 31-year-old Anik Walters, a security supervisor of Nelson Street, Kingston 14. Charges Kimo Jaden of Mill Lane in Denham Town, Kingston. He is charged with murder, wounding with intent, use of a firearm to commit a felony, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Reports are that about 10:50 p.m., Walters was a passenger traveling in a motor vehicle which was being driven by a man. Upon reaching a section of the roadway, they were reportedly pounced upon by Jaden and two other gunmen who opened gunfire, hitting them multiple times. The police were alerted and they were taken to hospital where Walters was pronounced dead and the man was admitted for treatment. An investigation was launched and Jaden was arrested. He was charged on Thursday, October 12, after he was questioned in the presence of his attorney. Jaden's court date has not been finalized and his accomplices are currently being sought by the police. Theft of streetlights rampant on Palisadoes Road, says JPS. The nation's light and power company, the Jamaica Public Service, JPS, is bemoaning the rampant theft of streetlights and electrical infrastructure on the Palisadoes Road in Kingston. According to JPS, the theft occurred from the Arborview roundabout to the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. The company has been at pains to battle this behavior by unscrupulous persons, a statement on Friday said. So far, the company has spent over $30,000 or almost $6 million Jamaican dollars to replace stolen streetlights along that roadway between January 2022 and August 2023. These stolen lamps, the JPS believes, are both offered for sale as well as for personal use. According to the power company's Director for Transmission and Distribution Assets and Project Management, Orlando McCoy, in June 2022, JPS rehabilitated the entire line section and replaced all stolen lights, transformers and other electrical fixtures. 6 months later, in December 2022, JPS had to revisit and rehabilitate the section from the end of the boardwalk to the Norman Manley International Airport roundabout because 13 of 17 streetlights had been stolen. 8 months later, as at the end of August 2023, 16 of the 17 streetlights were again stolen, said McCoy, as we stress the severity of the problem being imposed on the public. While the Palisadoes Road has been identified as a major area affected by theft, McCoy pointed out that streetlight theft is a major issue across the island, with the lamps being removed by unscrupulous people for their personal benefit. JPS said it has been working with the police, communities, as well as the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development with the hope of curbing and eventually eliminating the illegal removal of streetlights across the island, especially along major corridors. However, the company is in the process of implementing a number of new measures to assist in curbing the theft of these streetlights and electrical facilities and hope these measures will lead to capturing the perpetrators. The police, meanwhile, have been asked to provide support in the most troubled area, Palisadoes Road. This is a crime and a bigger part of the crime problem we face in Jamaica. We need all major stakeholders, including the Ministry of National Security, to assist in stemming the illegal removal of streetlights across all communities. This severely compromises the quality of service we provide and deprives the road users of the service they deserve. Additionally, it is not practical for any business to be constantly bombarded by pilferage and theft, said McCoy. There is also the cost that comes from accidents along these roadways when the lights are stolen. We definitely cannot continue like this, he lamented. We are therefore pursuing a collaborative approach with law enforcement, the municipalities, and relevant ministries of government, McCoy continued. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.